I'm feeling mellow. Let's play something retro.
If you'll do me the honor to play something modern.
It's retro modern gaming.
Hey, welcome to Retro Modern Gaming. I'm Matt Smelly.
And I'm Dan Smelly, I guess, then.
Identity Crisis.
Yeah. Whoa. Alright, so I know you like the Big Boost Haunt, but we need a cap to get all the stars there. So we're going to skip around a little bit here.
Alright.
If I get 30 stars, I can go through that door.
Okay.
So I could have had 30 stars before I even came down here and just, like, skipped all these levels that I'm about to go into. But why do that?
Why's this ominous dungeon under...
I know, this gave me, like, nightmares as a kid. Way to go, Mario! Blah, 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 blah. Thanks, Ted.
Very, very insightful. I really liked how you blawed with the blah blah. It's a runny babbit!
I'm late for a very important date. No.
Can you not catch him?
Well, I'm trying, Daniel.
What?
Get your
Well, I didn't know if you could actually catch him or if you're just wasting your time right now.
Get your cotton tail back here. Oh no, my nose. Oh God, it's bleeding. All right, this is time. Whoa! Yow! Unhand me, brute! I'm late, so late. I must make haste. This shiny thing, mine. It's mine. Finders keepers. Keepers, losers, blah, blah, blah. Late. Ow! Take it then. A gift from Bowser it was. Now let me be. I have a date. I cannot be late for tea.
So is this just the Alice in Wonderland reference?
Yeah, and I remember in an earlier episode I mentioned my mom playing this, and we thought that there was going to be an Alice in Wonderland themed level somewhere then. But nah. No, it's just that one reference.
I can hear the sadness in your voice.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool.
You ever played any of the Alice games?
Oh, like the Madness Returns?
Yes.
Yes.
I always like those.
Okay, so I have a lot to say about that game particularly. I didn't play the first one, but the Madness Returns, I absolutely loved it, but the gameplay is not why. I will say that. It's a very basic kind of hack and slash. And it does this thing that's always a pet peeve of mine in games where they, like, you enter a room and then they show you a cutscene of the whole room so you know everything that's in the room. It's like, okay, but what if you let me explore it myself?
Yeah, I kind of get that, because there's some games that I'll look up guides on, and there's some that I'm just I want to find my own stuff.
Exactly, and it's so linear. So, like, when it shows you a room, like, okay, but I was always going to follow the straight path, because
it's the only path there is.
It's the only path there is. And it also does this thing where there's, like, you fight the guys so you can pull the lever, and then you pull the lever so you can open the door, and then, you know, like...
It's definitely a game I like very much so for its aesthetic.
Yes, exactly. It's one of the most visually striking games, especially of its time, but I say, honestly, I think it holds up in that regard. Oh, my...
No, not your butt!
Oh, my cheeks are bruised and burning.
Yours or Mario's?
Yes. Oh, no! Oh, God! Ow, it burns! One down. What? Oh, this again.
Why is it like this? Is the right controller dying, or...?
It must be, but it was plugged up all day.
I can hear your sadness, don't?
But look, here, it's... It's on.
We're just gonna do a little pause.
Yeah, pause.
We'll be back.
Oh, hey, we're back. All right. Problem solved, whatever it was.
Sometimes... It's one thing that's so... Because I took a few programming classes in college. One thing that's so frustrating is... Sometimes it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then it does, and you don't know why. I'm guessing you have to knock him off.
Yeah. This guy's called a bully. Like you.
I didn't see that coming from a mile away.
Oh, yeah? You gonna say something mean about it then?
You smell funny.
I'm gonna treat you like I treat this bully. Which is to say, I'm gonna get my ass whooped by you.
I feel like, I don't know, from what your fiance said, you're pretty strong, so I don't know if... I feel like if I could get you on the ground and get on top of you, it might be a wrap, but it would be getting you on the ground.
Here's the thing, is I think in an arm wrestling match, I could take you. I think you could punch harder than me. Like, if you stepped into a punch, like, you could just, like...
Demolish.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be a one-shot. You'd be one-punch man.
Little Saitama. Well, good thing we're friends and have no desire to...
Yeah. I'm glad that you're not my, like...
Anime
rival.
I had one, I had a buddy in middle school. It's kind of funny,
Yes! Suck it! Sorry.
I feel like it sounds kind of cringy, but in a way that I can, like, laugh at now. He was my best friend in middle and a good portion of high school. But I swear we had, like, a fucking anime protagonist, like, thing going, because he was, like, super calm, collected, and typically, he like, got me on some things, whereas I was kind of the goofy one that got on his nerves, but he, like, we had a, like, Naruto, Sasuke, Goku, Vegeta thing going.
I got you, and you were Vegeta.
He would have been Vegeta. I was Goku. I was the goof that's like, hey.
Oh, okay.
No, you know what we were like? We were like Mike Guy and Kakashi. And I was Mike Guy, because I would make things a competition just because, again, not trying to sound full of myself, but I was, like, kind of, like, near the top of the class, and he was too. Like, we were, like, he would get an A in a class that I got to be in. I would get an A in a class he got to be in. Like, but I was the one that always, like, made it a competition, kind of like Guy does, whereas, you know, like, Kakashi's like, okay, whatever, like, but they're still friends.
That's interesting. My high school rivalry was very different.
Do tell.
Okay, so, this guy, Eric, without revealing too much about, like, where I'm from or who I am, I went to a very small... I'm from a small town, so it was a small school. And, of course, you know, when you've got a small pool of people, especially, like, for, like, things like theater and choir, that's gonna mean less people you're competing with, you know. But for the longest time, I was the only tenor in my choir. So every song was basically a solo part for me. Because, you know, every tenor line was just me. And then this guy shows up, and he's also a tenor. And he's better than me. Frankly, yeah. Eric was definitely more talented in the singing and the acting departments than I. But he was also far less reliable. You know, like, I was always showing up to rehearsal, like, 10 minutes early. You know, and he was the lead and not showing up. So...
Wow.
So, yeah, oftentimes I would end up being his replacement. And, you know, so, like, from the perspective of that rivalry of, you know, like, I want to, like... I don't even think he saw me that way, but I definitely saw him that way. As, like, my rival. So it was sort of like, yeah, I'm getting the part now, but it was also like, but only because he didn't show up, you know? He was the one that was cast for this part. He was the one that was given the solo, and then he would just kind of lose it through irresponsibility and not because of his talent.
But I feel like being responsible is kind of a...
It's totally a skill, yeah.
Because it is very easy to be irresponsible, and sometimes it can be hard to be responsible. I feel like I put way too much emphasis on the responsible, but... I feel like with me and my buddy, like, we could have both been protagonists, or whatever. I feel like with you, that was very much an antagonist. Like, just kind of a irresponsible, douchey guy who happens to, for some reason, be...
I mean, I'm not saying he was douchey.
I guess that's just a huge pet peeve of mine is people not showing up to things.
Yeah, I will say he is douchey. I don't know if he was douchey because I didn't know him that well back then, but I know him a little bit better now. Kind of douchey.
Ah. People be like that.
People be like that.
I only talked to one person and he didn't even go to my high school. He was a buddy from middle school, but he's like one of the only people from that point in my life I still talk to. He's a buddy of mine on Xbox. Xbox.
This part with the camera drives me crazy. Because, like, I want to rotate it, but it says no.
No rotation.
And the, like, won't let you rotate sound. Listen to this.
I had a story I wanted to tell earlier, and I forgot about it. So I guess now that we're actually recording, it's probably a better time to tell it.
Yeah.
Have you ever spoke to someone who has a vastly different accent than you, and the longer you're speaking to them, it's like hard for you not to pick up on some of their accent?
I'm so bad for that, yeah. And it makes people mad.
Because we were talking about Jamaica earlier, and it made me think about it because I went to this restaurant in college, and our waiter's from Jamaica, so he had the accent, and he was asking for our orders and stuff, and I can't remember what word it was, but I just said it in, like, you know, a typical, like, I felt like it sounded like I was mocking him, and I wasn't. It was a genuine, like, I was listening to him speak so much that when I went to say something, I said it kind of with a little...
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt horrible. He laughed, so I don't think he took offense to it, because I think he could see on my face, like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
What have I done? Yeah,
like
yeah.
Not the snarky, like, yeah, I'm a douche on purpose. No, the, like, I am so sorry, I just genuinely have no social skills.
Oh, it reminds me of my little sister one time in a Chinese restaurant was all like, gracias, you know, just like, it was like, oh no.
God, I sucked at Spanish in high school.
Is this guy not coming over here?
It's not looking too promising.
I thought he came over here. Okay. Oh no.
But he did.
No.
Oh. I also noticed you just kind of ran up the side of this.
Yeah. Well,
wow!
this is where Super Mario Galaxy really started. Just running up these pillars. Because they don't make sense.
I love Super Mario Galaxy so much.
Me too. I'm looking forward to it, but I feel like we should do this, give it some time, and then play Sunshine. Just because it's the order they came in. And then... Where is he now? What are you doing over there? Oh no!
Oh, pastrami!
Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm not dropping that for this whole series. That's gonna be in every episode until you get these stars. Back to the states. Which ones haven't I ripped? I guess I kind of ripped on Kentucky that one time. With the cannon.
The cannon.
The cannon, launching myself at an individual in Kentucky.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I kind of ripped on them for that one. Let's see. Let's see. If I bullied Washington yet?
You know, I feel like if you really want to commit to this, if you really want to commit to pissing off everyone from every state,
I need to make a list.
You need to make a list, exactly, and you need to just, like, as you get them, check them off, and then, you know, like, you can repurpose the list each episode, you know, so it's just like you don't have the ones you've already got written down.
I think where I'm gonna have trouble is a lot of, like, you know, Midwest. Like, those states are so empty and irrelevant to what's going on that it's gonna be hard to say anything mean about them except for how empty and irrelevant they are. And yes, take that, Midwest.
Okay, so that's a lot of states you could just cross off. You're like, does that count? Are they done? Did they get theirs?
No, they're not. Dead was not theirs. That was a preview.
Oh.
That's when you, like, crack your knuckles and glare at someone, and then the punch is when
you actually get them.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you noticed this, but I just said screw it with the desert world. It scares me. I'm not.
Wait, I thought you just got what you needed.
I didn't get anything. No, I ran away.
Oh.
Hold on to your hat. If you lose it, you'll be injured easily.
I really am so spacey. Like, anything beyond 2 minutes ago, I forget.
This is the Toad. Anytime I've been talking to a Toad, it's because this guy gives you a star. And I can't remember. I think there's another Toad somewhere, but I don't remember which one it is. I knew it was this guy, and then there's one other somewhere that gives you a star, and I have no clue which one it is.
So you're only interested in what Toad can do for you. I also totally wanted to swim in that pool when I was little because it looks cozy.
I mean, do you think Toad cares? Like, he's not like, oh, Mario, how's your day going? He's like, Mario, you've got to save the princess. You know, he's not like, he doesn't care. So why should I? You know?
You sound really offended.
I just don't like one-sided relationships, and if you're trying to force me in that with Toad, then I'm...
You've been getting very triggered. Are you okay? Is it just one of those days with you?
We're not really talking about Toad, are we, Matt?
Like you need to turn unhotten the mic and get something off your chest, buddy.
Okay. Do I remember how to do this? I don't.
I keep having to remember that since everyone can view these episodes, that includes our significant others. So I'm not super wary about what I say, but I started to say something really snarky earlier, and I feel like she would know I was joking.
Are you talking about my fiance or your girlfriend?
My girlfriend, and I feel like I've just kind of thrown myself in the doghouse anyway by saying that.
Right, it's Chekhov's gun all over again, man.
God, I genuinely can't remember what it was though. I think it was something about I scream in my sleep.
You scream?
Yeah, I have very bad nightmares.
Oh my gosh, dude. Holy shit.
I feel like our viewers are going to be very worried about my mental health by the end of this.
I mean, I talk in my sleep, but
But the other night, she just told me to stay awake. She's like, babe, you're just going to scream again. Please stay awake.
Oh.
And I'm just like, babe, I'm so tired. She's like, but you keep being ignorant. And I'm like... So what I was dreaming... I actually remember the dream, too, because it was so messed up. I was seeing Ghost, and I tried to talk to one, like, what's up, Ghost? And it's like my vision went staticky, and when it came to, all the ghosts had black eyes, and their flesh was, like, rotting, and there was, like, blood pouring out of their black eyes, and...
Wow.
Yeah, so I screamed. I screamed very loudly.
That's pretty epic, though.
I don't know if epic's the word I would use.
That's the word I just used.
That doesn't mean it's right.
Like, I want to watch that movie. I'll be honest, man. I want to watch that movie.
It's so hard to find good horror movies, especially because it's hard to, like...
Yeah.
I say it's hard to scare me. We're gonna play a horror game. I'm gonna really have people's expectations set the wrong way.
Right, like, I feel like with most scary movies, like, they're going for scary... And I end up laughing.
Well, I hate jump scares because I like this analogy I saw someone said. Scaring someone with a jump scare in a scary movie is like a comedian going and tickling the audience and then saying they're funny.
Yeah, I see that. It's very cheap. It's very easy to do.
Like one of my it wasn't even a movie, but Haunting of Hill House, like it just set the mood was eerie. And they used jump scares, but because they used them so sparingly... Like, they wouldn't have the character look at the mirror, look away, then look back, and, oh, there's the jump scare. No, they would just look back at the mirror. But one of the jump scares, like, they're just driving in the car, like, arguing. Ghost out of nowhere. Like, there was no way to see that jump scare coming. I actually jumped. It's getting a season 2, so it's going to be a different house, but...
Oh, it's been a while, too, since that. So, like...
I'd rather them take their time and have quality over... Because that first season, they set expectations high.
I started it. I never finished it.
You 100% should.
Yeah, it seemed really cool. The characters seemed really... especially, I don't know her name. The mortician was, like, so cool to me.
I liked, I can't remember his name, but kind of the estranged younger brother. The redhead.
Yeah, I vaguely remember him.
And I loved how the different angles from this, since they told it from everybody's perspective, like when you first meet this character, it's like, oh, he was breaking into steel, but then later on, you see more to it.
It's more complicated. Okay.
I'm not gonna say any more than that because you haven't watched it, but
appreciate that.
I'm pretty sure the breaking in is like episode 1, so it's not a.
I want in this door.
That door?
Yeah, I don't know if Nessie's gonna take me to it though.
I've been super into cryptids lately.
Yeah?
Yeah, like I've just... Because there's so many of them that, like, you know about Bigfoot and Loch Ness Monster, but there's like, oh, there's one weird one I saw. It was like a pygmy person. I can't remember what it's called, but I also think it's cool when, like, different places seem to have seen the same thing, just have different names for it.
Yeah.
That always raises some eyebrows with me.
That is some wild stuff when that happens. Are you gonna take me over to that door, Nessie? I actually, I think this character's name is Blessy.
Blessy?
It's something like that.
I think Loch Ness is gonna sue him for friggin' copyright infringement or something.
She's not gonna take me over there.
100% do not believe in Loch Ness Monster.
Me neither.
That is one I'm just not.
Like,
And I think with the Chupacabra, I think it's the mangy dogs that they found getting mistaken for it. I don't think there's actually a little blood-sucking demon.
Yeah, I don't really buy into the Chup either. I like the Chupacabra because you can say its name like Chupacabra, and that's fun. But
Did you play Red Dead Redemption 1?
oh my gosh, is he? I was over here like, I guess I'll have to find another way. Take that. Oh, it screams in pain.
Oh. But in the
Come on. Huh!
in Red Dead Redemption 1,
Ooh, I barely made
if
that.
you get the zombie DLC, you can hunt down like Bigfoot and Chupacabra. Like, there's a few.
That's fun. I think, shoot. Is Red Dead Rockstar?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so they've got a whole thing with Bigfoot. Like,
Oh yeah, like even in the GTA games.
yeah, exactly. It's just like a thing for them.
I like. No, I don't like. I remember what I was gonna say now too. On the Red Dead topic, you made me think about it with Nessie yelling. I'm gonna really need Rockstar to get their life together because in Red Dead you hunt animals.
Yes.
And Red Dead Redemption 2 it actually has like a pelt rating system, and if you shoot it with the right ammo and don't hit and get it in one shot, like shoot it in the head, the pelt stays a 3-star. It's one of the 3 stars.
Yeah, and you can.
If you wound a 3-star animal and you stab it, or shoot it in the head to put it out of its misery, it ruins the pelt. So you just have to, if you want to keep the pelt a 3-star, you have to sit there and watch it die.
Oh.
So I'll have a 3-star buck and I need the pelt in one piece, and it's there, like Bambi's mom.
Oh no.
And I'm just like, I'm sorry, I need the money, buddy.
Nothing personal. It's just business.
Nothing personal, kid. While you studied the girls, I studied the blade.
Have some damn faith.
I got a plan. We're gonna go to the Mushroom Kingdom.
We just need one last good. Wow.
We just need one more star. Have a little goddamn faith, Luigi. Have a little faith.
I don't know, Dutch.
God,
All right, so we've got the metal cap.
I thought you said Middle Cat at first. And the thing is, I knew what you were talking about because I just watched it. But
And we just drained the moat.
Robot Cat.
Meow.
Meow, meow. Clean my poo.
I would like outside, please. Let me back inside.
I would like for you to pet me. Now I'm going to bite you. Too many pets, too many pets, too many pets. Why are you, like, pulling a Danny Phantom and going Ghost right now?
Okay, first of all, I'm the box ghost!
Ooh!
No, because this is the level for the vanish cap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just getting all the hats now. And some lives. You know? I said that I wasn't gonna promise any, I wasn't promising no game overs.
Oh, you've been balling at this.
But yeah, I've been doing a lot better. Like, when I was playing at home earlier today, honestly, because I bought this yesterday. And I just sort of played it a little bit, and then I played it more this morning. I was not doing well. It really did take me a minute to get back into the swing of these old school controls.
I feel like when the camera's on, you do better. I feel like when the camera's on, I do worse. Like, I do not... I hate being last alive in a game like Rainbow or Counter-Strike, because when the whole team's watching me, I'm just like, oh, I crack under pressure so easy.
This section,
Stresses you out.
yes. How'd you know?
The deep inhale.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, come on.
I can sense your key is off.
I'm using a key point. Oh, shoot.
Poor Braun, still in that cave.
Oh, I know. Braun's, Daniel's monk for our D&D campaign. Who? I want the red coin.
Oh, that's why you don't just go to the next platform.
Yeah, I want the red coin.
I get your priorities together.
Wow.
Ooh, with the clutch.
No.
What are you doing, Matthew? What are you? Get up there. Get up there now. Get up there now.
I'm trying.
You're not going to clutch it like that.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, so now the Vanish Cap's unlocked. So we've got all the power-ups, and we don't have to do... You know, if I walk into a level and I want to get all the stars in that level...
You're not just going to start conversing like you didn't almost cause the legendary aneurysm.
Okay, well, bro. Did you die, though?
I thought I was... My doctor said my blood pressure has got to come down. And I think part of it's due to my physical health, but also part of it's due to my unending neuroticism.
Nice use of the word neuroticism, though.
Thank you.
Hey, your mind might be, you know, not in the best place, but your vocabulary...
Yeah, it's Ocean, the big five of personality. Openness to experience, conscientiousness, extroversion, acceptability, and neuroticism. Thank you, college. I learned a thing.
Ooh. So...
It was also one of my favorite professors. Like, because he was just so chill. He would always... His attendance question... Sometimes it was something about materials. Like, Easter rolled around. He's like, okay, guys. So, my daughter's getting older. But I don't know if I need to tell her the Easter Bunny's not real. So, he threw up the clicker question was... Do I reveal the Easter Bunny's identity to my daughter? Yes or no? Oh, and he emphasized... In every psych class, they emphasize, like... that we manipulate the independent variable, measure the dependent variable, and that was the last question on all of his tests. And A would always be when we manipulate independent, manipulate independent, measure dependent. B would be the reverse, and then C would be something like so cold, and then D would be getting dark.
Wow.
Or it would be, why don't you know this by now? Like, oh, I see you got electrocuted, bud.
Yeah, I thought I knew the order.
I hope if he ever sees this, he knows I'm referring to him. But only...
The professor?
Yes, because he was just...
Oh, not that one either.
He's the one... I think I've showed you my video of me, like, walking at graduation.
Oh, God, I'm gonna die.
He's the one that was clapping for me. Because I think he remembered me.
Aw. Ooh, so it's gotta be this one. Open!
No!
The vortex in the middle makes this a little harder, too.
Oh, there's the bubble.
See that vortex?
Yeah, I do see that vortex. It doesn't look nice.
No, I'm totally gonna get sucked into it.
Now?
Not right now, but when I'm getting the last chest, yeah.
Oh, is it close up there?
Yeah, I don't remember which order the chests go in, but I know which one's last.
There's a shark.
Yeah, and he doesn't do much.
It's kind of chills.
Yeah, I feel like if I bumped into him, it would hurt, but, like, he's not pursuing me in the least.
So Maneater is on sale right now, and I was very tempted to buy it, but I kind of heard some people say it was like a good for a one and done.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know if I want a one and done. I measure, when I buy something now, I measure it in coffee. Like, okay, this game is $30, so that means if I want to afford it this month, I have to get 8 less lattes at Starbucks.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's one way of looking at things.
Because I spend...
You know, that didn't hurt, what? But it did. What? Why am I...
Oh, my God. Shark just broke you.
It really did. It would have been funny if, like...
You drowned?
Or went into the vortex.
That was wild.
Yeah, that was wild. I didn't like it. Oh, shoot.
Awkward silence, deep inhale.
Yeah, we need to, maybe... Board Bowser sub next time on Retro Modern Gaming.
Ha ha! To be continued. Bye!
Bye.